Alright guys, so it's safe to assume that if you pair the ketogenic diet along with some type of exercise routine, then you're just going to meet your goals that much faster. So I've been doing some research. Generally, there, for everything that you hear, there's something that will oppose that perspective. So no matter what you're looking for, what you're looking at, if you say vegetarian is good, well, you can find 10 saying, 10 articles saying it's good, you'll find 10 saying it's not good. So, but what I've found so far as what exercise is concerned, is generally it seems to be, for my personal goals and what I'm trying to accomplish, actual resistance training like weightlifting and stuff like that is the most beneficial. Like cardio, I'm torn on. I would say from what I've researched and everything, I would say either the high intensity interval training, to where you're only about 30 or 45-second burst of everything you got, and then a minute and a half, like say if you're running, 30 seconds of a sprint and then a minute and a half of a walk. There's things come into play as far as your body starts to release cortisol, and this actually will put you into a different state. And again, this is what I've read. I may be translating a little bit of this not quite right, but generally it puts your body in a state of almost like a catabolic state, to where it'll actually not only eat carbs and fat, but it'll also eat muscle to to continue the repair process, or to be able to restore itself. So, and with a interval type training, like high intensity interval training, or even weightlifting, where you stress your muscles for 30-45 seconds at a time, and then you rest for a minute or a minute and a half, it gives it that point, gives it to where you're getting your heart rate up, and you're accomplishing the stressing of those muscles, but not long enough for that extensive cortisol release. So weightlifting or resistance training like push-ups, crunches, sit-ups, stuff like that, lunges, burpees, all this stuff, these are definitely beneficial on the ketogenic diet. And then also, I think, and this has been proven, walking, a half hour a day or whatever you can fit in, but it burns a limited amount of calories, but it also keeps you in a pretty much relaxed state. Your heart rate is up a little bit, but at the same time, you're not necessarily stressed. So you're burning calories kind of stress-free. But I like walking because generally it's just kind of a good time, almost a meditative type thing for me, to where I can just clear my mind and just kind of, depending on your environment where you're walking at, just looking at the trees, if you're out at the park or whatever, just kind of looking at the trees and breathing the fresh air. It's not just about exercise. It's kind of gives me a chance just to shut down and to socially disengage and just kind of absorb nature, absorb earth. It may sound kind of hippie-ish, but it definitely helps with mental clarity and stuff like that. So as of right now, what I've been doing a split, like I believe Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays I've been doing like squats, deadlifts, calf raises, and crunches, I think. And then Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday I've been doing upper body, like push-ups, overhead extensions, everything working. I had 4 or 5 exercises for the upper body. But I've been doing a little research this morning, and for a beginner, it actually says and again, I can find stuff saying both ways, but more beneficial for me to probably do like a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but do the full body in that day. So it's a longer workout, but it's every other day. And I think I'll feel those days in between with cardio, like martial arts. I was taking martial arts. I actually just stopped taking them. I haven't been able to find time to make it to the dojo and stuff, but I was taking Chinese Kenpo for the past year and a half. A lot of fun. There's a lot of exercise involved, and I'm thinking about just training with the stuff that I've learned already, on the Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and then doing the weightlifting on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then hopefully fit in some walking time. So yeah, the only conclusion I can really come to is just long distance running, like a continuous jog of 20 minutes, half hour, 45 minutes, or whatever. I think the disadvantages outweigh the advantages. So that's my take on it. I'd like to hear what you guys think about it. If you've got any comments or suggestions about this topic, it'd be great to hear them. And maybe we could talk a little further about it as far as what, how you feel about jogging. I mean, me personally, I honestly feel like it, because it gets into eating your muscles for energy and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm trying to maintain and even, grow more lean muscle mass. So I definitely don't want, a long-term cardio exercise kind of like depleting my efforts, so. But anyway, tell me what you think about that. Like I said, right now I'm thinking about switching back to, tomorrow's Sunday, I'm taking the day off from weightlifting, but I think Monday what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start in and I'm going to do just a full body. I'll probably do like squats, push-ups, just the compound exercises, deadlifts, stuff like that, and just, hit 6 or 7 good different sets, or good exercises, 3 or 4 sets of, half a dozen solid compound exercises, and try that for a while. But anyway, that's it for now, guys. Like I said, if you got any comments or suggestions, let me know. Please click like. I'd really appreciate it. It'd really increase my personal motivation, and I'd be ever so appreciative. But anyway, all I can say is stay strong, and I'll talk to you soon.